President Donald Trump's closest allies on the House Oversight Committee referred Trump's former personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, to the Justice Department Thursday for possible criminal prosecution, claiming to have evidence that Cohen committed perjury and knowingly made false statements to lawmakers during his day-long testimony Wednesday.
The first announced witness for the 116th Congress is a guy who is going to prison in 2 months for lying to Congress. But the Democrats don't care. They don't care. They just want to use you, Mr. Cohen. You're their patsy today. You wanted to work in the White House.
No, sir.
You didn't get brought to the dance.
Sir.
His remorse is non-existent. He just debated a member of Congress saying, I really didn't do anything wrong with the false bank things that I'm guilty of and going to prison for.
Mr. Jordan, that's not what I said, and you know that that's not what I said.
What
I said, shame on you, Mr. Jordan.
Ranking member of the House Oversight Committee, Jim Jordan, grilling Michael Cohen during that explosive, hearing on Capitol Hill. And today he is going a step further, sending Attorney General William Barr an extensive 30-page letter that is calling on the Department of Justice to investigate Cohen for perjury. Here now, Republican Congressman Jim Jordan of Ohio, the ranking member of the Oversight Committee. Sir, good to have you with us tonight. Explain to me exactly what you want the Department of Justice to investigate about what happened yesterday.
We think, Martha, there are at least 6 occasions where, in yesterday's testimony, where Mr. Cohen said things that were not accurate. The biggest one, of course, is the fact that he denied that he ever wanted to work at the White House. He's on tape saying if offered a job at the White House, he'd take it 100%.
What difference does that make if he's embarrassed about it and he doesn't want to admit that he wanted a job?
You're not supposed to say things that are not true in front of a congressional committee, particularly when you're the first announced witness of this Congress, and in 2 months you're going to prison for lying to Congress, and then you come in front of Congress, and guess what? You don't tell the truth. That is not supposed to be how it operates. So that's the concern. There are other issues we spell out in the letter. The idea that he didn't register as a lobbyist when you have 2 companies you're representing, one from Kazakhstan, one from Korea, a whole host of things that we think are important. Remember, when a witness is coming in and saying the kind of things that Mr. Cohen is saying, any witness, credibility is always an issue. And this is a guy who is going to prison in 2 months for 4 distinct federal crimes, one of which, of course, is, as I said, lying to Congress. Okay. And he did it again yesterday.
Jordan and Meadows also claim that Cohen's testimony, that he never defrauded any bank, was intentionally false, given that Manhattan prosecutors specifically referred to Mr. Cohen's crimes of making false statements to financial institutions as bank fraud in a footnote of his plea agreement.